took this trade in the G period. You can see how we're pulling up to that F high. And I was looking at that G low, basically at that little node in the volume profile for my target, because I thought I would get a chance to enter another one in. I thought maybe we would bump up a little bit higher, or if we got to the next time period and it, stepped down just like we did from F to G there, then I would enter another one. But it was pretty bouncy, so I was going to stick with one. And we were pretty low in the range. It's quite a bit of an extension here, so I'm going to stick with one in this until that happens. One of those two things happened. And then for my targets, I was looking at that 54.32 level and right around the 54.45 level, which is basically that orange line right in there. I'm not sure if I show it here or a little bit later. I'll show you there's a volume node in there that's just in front of that orange line. So right around that area, I wanted to get out of it. And was gonna, like I said, I was trying to get 2 in here, and then I would try to hold a little bit longer. But it just never, like I said, if I could get to that next time period and it stepped down to also, then I would, add another contract. Or if we pulled up here just a little bit and maybe tested that higher, that next node up, you can see how there's a low volume node we're coming into that right now. But that was a pretty good push up in the G period. So that's the reason I only went in with 1 and we're pretty low in the range. So I was expecting kind of a pullback if we moved lower, which we're actually getting right now. This was the major part that I was looking at, is the POC, whether we could get through here, or are we going to get stuck, or is it going to come out of there strong? Like if we got to that either now, or even if we got to the next time period and it kind of bumped down and stopped and then come out of there strong, then I would just scratch the trade. If we could get down like this, and then if the next time period opened up, came up just above that POC or around that POC, that would be a chance to enter the next contract. So now I'm watching that node. If we get down under that, basically where that blue line is, that's that lower node in the volume profile. If we get down past it, I want to bring my stop down to take it. If I had 2, I'd probably take 1 right here, unless it pushed right through there, which it, in the end it kind of does, but it does grind around here quite a bit. So, I could have taken 1 there, and then if we bounce back up, entered again. I was anticipating, if we did a little bit of ranging, that's another reason why I just wanted the 1 contract, because it doesn't, stress me out as much to ride it back and forth. If it took a couple turns rotating here, it wouldn't be as stressful on me. So. I have been doing this a little bit more, where I'll enter, either 1 or 2, and then, knowing that I want to go, I eventually want to be at 2 or 4. I'll enter the first one, kind of see if it does what I think it's going to, then look for a spot to enter, the next one, instead of going in, especially in a trade like this when we're so low in the range. And I really did think that we would rotate at least 1 more time if the next period opened up. You can see we're way down at the bottom of the range. So if it comes strong against me, I would just close this or scratch it. And, I did bring my stop down just as protection. If something happened, the computer shut off, I didn't want to be in this, because I think if it did turn around, it could be a really strong move back to the upside. Now I'm watching to break this F low. There's your poor low. So if we were to bounce here, I'd be looking to fix that poor low. Now the poor low is gone. Now I'm just watching to see how strong a move this is. And right here, I show you that node just to the left there. And as soon as we entered into that, I closed it. That was about 54 ticks. And with the 1 contract, it just, I wasn't going to hold much longer than that, or, wait to see what happened. We did make it to that line, but, that orange line, and then we bounced out of there pretty good. So with 1 contract, I thought that's what I needed to do.